Hello and welcome to Spelling with Jules number 2. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you also for the comments from people yesterday. I had some lovely messages, particularly thank you to Ollie, who actually put a picture of his writing in, so that was brilliant. Also, hello to Iris, hello to Felix, Max, Cameron and Ronan. You were all brilliant. Hi, Ollie. Harry, I'm hoping you're joining today. And I know Lift Lessons in Canada are watching. So welcome to you all. So the first thing we're going to do today is have a quick retrieval. So a little test, not to worry about. Okay, it doesn't matter. Mistakes are good. But we're going to have a little test of what we did yesterday. So get your pen and paper ready. If you weren't here yesterday, you can just have a guess and I'll give you the answers in a minute. Okay, so we did the letter C and it also had the k sound. Okay, so first I want you to write a lowercase c. Okay, that's the smaller c. And now I want you to write a capital C. And make sure you're forming it in the right way. I'm going to kind of do a little clue here. Okay. Okay, now write one word with a k sound in it. Okay, do you remember that was the k sound, the hard C that we talked about? One word. And then see if you can remember one word with a soft C in it. So it would have sounded like that. I'll give you a clue. This is a really bad clue because you won't be able to see my legs. That's me doing something. Okay. Okay. So have you done your hard C and your soft C? Okay. And then we also looked at some high frequency words, if you remember. So I want you to see if you can write those. So the first one was I, as in hello, Rocket Kid. I, as in I am Jules. As a capital, remember, not a lowercase. Okay. And then the next word was me. Me. And remember, it wasn't the eh sound, it was the e sound. And e. Sh, e, she. You remember how to spell that one? Sh, e, she. W, e, we. Okay, as in we are going to the shops, not poo and we. Hello, Ronan. And he. Okay, e, he. All right. Okay. I'll quickly show you those then. So this is our letter C, or a k. Okay, and how you write it, you start at the top and you go round. So did you do it that way? Okay, if we call that a capital C and then you have a lowercase c, which would be half the line. If you're doing joined up, as we did our little cursive. We start on the line. I'm going to put a line there quickly, and we went round, back round that line, and that was for our C. I haven't really joined that up, so it's not a very pretty one, but the formation's correct. Okay, and then what word did you do? I thought of cat. Okay, cat for the hard C. And then I thought, and I was trying to do, but I realized you couldn't see my legs, so it was a pretty bad one. Cycle. Okay, and that was for our soft C, cycle, and it was followed by a Y, which makes it a soft C. Okay, right, I'm going to show you the words high frequency, and then we'll get on to our next sound. So I'm going to get my tea towel because I forgot my whiteboard rubber when I was at school. Haven't been back to school since a few weeks ago. Right, okay, so I, remember it was a capital I? Did you get that? Good. Got lots of people writing k. And oh, Ollie's put city. Well done, Ollie. Me. Okay. E, me. Sh, e, she. S, h, e. Sh, s, h, e. Sh, e, she. Did you get that? Well done. Felix, I do know. Hello, Felix. Ronan's telling you. We, what, e, we. and ha, e, he. Okay, do you get all those right? Doesn't matter if you didn't. Keep practicing them. Have them written down and just keep practicing those. We've got 5 more to do today as well. But before we do those, we are on to our next sound. Okay, and I'm choosing to do the sound a or a. And the reason is, and my students will know this, is because it links to the handwriting. So if I show you from here, we have a C, okay, and then the same shape, or a k, the same shape is for the a. Okay, so again, you start at the top, round, and then down. Okay, but you can see it's the same type of shape, so that's why we do it. If we're doing joined up, if we add in a join, okay, we'll have a line here, and remember the k or the C goes like that. Now, practice this at the same time. All you have to do to make it an a, you carry on doing the C, and then its cousin a comes down like that. Okay, so it's the same shape. That's why I like to do them like that. And you'll probably work out the next letter that we're going to do tomorrow. But we're going to just stick with those. So have a little practice. I don't mind if they're messy to begin with. Okay, as long as you get the right shape, or what we call formation. Okay, have a go. You can do them big, you can do them little. Okay, just get the right formation. Okay, and if you're doing the print, it's from the top. Okay, just have a good old practice. You can use shaving foam, you can do pizza bread, you can go outside with chalk and do it, and then do it again with a watering can to get rid of the chalk. You can do it any way you like. Okay, so have a good practice doing those. So there are 2 letters. Now, as with a k, we had a soft and a hard k and s for cat and cycle. This time we have what's called a short and a long vowel. Okay, so we have a with a short. We use that little symbol there to say it's a short sound. So it's a, 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 a. You do that? A, a. Okay, and then we have a long vowel sound. Sound like that for a, and that's the letter sound a. So we have a, and we have a. Now we've got to think of some words. So let's start with our short vowel sound a. We're also going to add in a split digraph later. It's all getting very exciting on the Spelling with Jules this morning. Okay, so we're going to do a. Can you think of any words? Apple. Yep. Okay. Don't worry about spelling these bits. This is the bit I want you to be thinking about. A. Apple. Okay. Can you think of any other words? An. Okay. Amazing. Unless you say amazing, which is different, but I say amazing. Okay, amazing. Attitude. Again, don't worry about these spellings. The last bit's just the first sound I want you to be thinking at. Apple, amazing, attitude, analyze, acrobats. And is a good one to know. It's one of our high frequency words. And think of any more? What about some animals? You think of any animals? Oh, that's not good. That says am. That is one though. Animals. And then I'm thinking of a little ant as an insect. Okay, so they're all short sounds. Right. Time for some long sounds now. I've got something to add in to this. Okay, so it's the A sound, which is also the alphabet sound, isn't it? If you're doing A, B, C, D, it's A. Okay, so 2 common sounds for the letter A is A and A. Okay, there are plenty more, as you will know. There's more than 170 sounds. Oh, Ronan, well done. App. Ambulance, lovely, good ones. there's more than 170 sounds, and my challenge is to have 170 sounds through these lessons. But it depends how quickly we get back. But we'll see. My students would definitely do them all. All right, so now the long A, okay, the long sound we do a little sign like that for the long, that means A. Okay, so let's have a few. They're harder to think of until I add in our split digraph. Okay, but let's see if any words start with A instead of A. So I was thinking we've got ace, you're ace, you're all ace. We've got 8, I ate. That's the past tense of eat. So I ate an apple yesterday. We've got alien. Another bit of alien. Okay. We've got acre. If you think about land, I definitely don't have an acre of land, but some people do. If you live on a farm or you've got a big garden, you might have an acre of land. Okay, and there's also that little nutty thing that comes off a tree, acorn. Okay, again, don't worry about spelling those bits. It's just the A sound I want you to be thinking about. It's all about the sound rather than the sight. Okay, ache. My muscles ache. I've been doing PE with Joe, and in fact, I forgot to do check-in, everybody. We're going to have a quick check-in in a minute. But my muscles are aching. They ache from PE with Joe. I really enjoyed PE with Joe this morning. He added music in, and I was doing some good old mum dancing, which would really embarrass my children. Sorry about that. But that was great. So check-in very quickly. I always like to do a check-in with you, especially these times, because you might be feeling a bit anxious and a bit stressed because things aren't as usual. I woke up feeling a bit sluggish and a bit miserable this morning. I'm quite missing my students. So lovely to see some of you on this. But also, I think I was just a bit tired, but I came downstairs and I thought I'll do PE with Joe. It'll cheer me up because exercise cheers me up. And I did it, and it was extra brilliant because he put music on. So Felix, glad you're okay. Cape. Oh, Lucy, well done for putting cape in. That's a good ape with the A sound as well. And anyway, so I was feeling much better after the music. I say a bit of a dance, bit of exercise, bit of music, got all my endorphins going, and I feel much happier. And then I got on to thinking about spelling with Jules. So I'm okay today. I've got Rocket Kid. Ronan's good. That's brilliant. Rocket is feeling a bit worried about everything. I'm not surprised. Okay, but keep going, just one day at a time. It's all, I'm a bit anxious, isn't it? But we'll get through this one day at a time. That's all we can do. So Ollie's good. Excellent. Well done, Ollie. But it's okay to feel anxious. It's completely normal, isn't it? Why wouldn't you in times like this? So it's just how you do with it. What can you change? What can you actually do at the moment? And what can you change? And what can't you change? That's how we need to think. So that's our check-in. Well done. Let's get back to learning then. So we've got lots of A's. Ace, alien, acre, acorn, eight, ache. Can you think of any more? I was thinking about age. How old are you? What's your age? Okay, or you can think about Stone Age. Okay, and then you may have somebody in your family that drinks beer or lager or ale. Now, any students of mine out there thinking about Skellig, because Skellig drank ale, didn't he? Do you remember? Pale ale. So if you haven't read Skellig, do read it. It's brilliant. Okay. So yes, let's now look at our split digraph. So these are all A sounds that start at the beginning of the word. Okay. Let's have a look at some A sounds that are in the second letter and often and the fourth letter, or sometimes a bit further on, of the word. Now this is what we call a split digraph. Now, the reason we call it a split digraph is we have these two letters here, A and E, or A and E. And if you put them together, they would be a digraph. Okay, so that's two letters together. But these are split because you put another sound where this dash is. Okay. And if you put another sound where this dash is, you then have a word where a becomes an a. So let me give you some examples. Okay, so we've got, now if I put, let's do a different color here. If I write that, okay, that's at mat, okay, but if I put an e on the end, what is that word now? That's your split digraph there. So you see A and E is split by a t sound here, or a T. Okay, that suddenly becomes mate. So mat becomes make, mate, doesn't it? Okay, mat becomes make. So the a, which is the short vowel, now becomes a long vowel because of that. Okay, so let's think of some other words. We'll try and stick to, I'm going to do an A and an E here, and then another A and an E here. Okay, to thinking about our split digraph. Okay, and we're going to think of some words. Anybody think of some? I'm going to try fake. Okay, it wouldn't be a word fac, but that would what it would sound like, fac, and then fake. Okay, let's think of another one. Now, if we didn't have the E, that would be mad, wouldn't it? But we put the E on the end, and the A becomes an A, so it makes made. Okay, I think we'll try another one. Now, who eats their vegetables? This is a vegetable that you may or may not know of. Oh, I've done the wrong colours. Silly me. Right, let's try that again. Okay. And the first word of this is curly. Curly, and then it's a vegetable that's got curly leaves. It's got a K there and an L there. Kale. Curly kale. Okay, so you can see how we've got A at the beginning, like ape and ate and alien, but we can also have an A with an E on the end to make the A sound as well. It's hard, isn't it, our language? We have 26 letters, 44 phonemes, and over 170 ways of using our letters, our wiggly lines, to make different sounds. That's why it's so difficult. If you lived in Spain or Greece, it'd be much easier. Okay, 2 more of these, and then we're going to start to write some sentences. How about, we've used this word before. I'm going to do it this way this time. Okay, see if you can, what word is that? If we use the A sound. Yeah. Cake. Nice. Right, I'm going to do one more up here. And have I done? Yes, I've done that one. Okay, you open going to a friend's house once this isolation's finished, and you walk up to their pathway and you have to open up their gate. Okay, and there's the split digraph again. Gate. Okay, right. So it's time to write some sentences. Now, I forgot to say yesterday as well, if you can write lots of things, then you can write your sentences using these words, or you could draw them, or you could do a bit of a mixture of writing the words you know and then drawing the ones you don't. But you can also talk lots of sentences, okay? So I'm going to talk some, and then I'm going to draw some, and then I'm going to write some to show you. Okay, so let's have a look. I had an amazing apple. That was my short okay. This is a hard. I made a cake. That's my long A sound. And how about doing with the A at the beginning? I ate. But cake has got the A in there. I ate. Can't really eat an alien. I ate an acorn. I don't think they're edible, but there we go. I ate an acorn. So I've said some. Right, okay, well, I'm going to write some. So, I, remember your capital. Okay, made. That's my A here. Okay, I made a, as in the letter. How about this one? I made a mistake. I do that a lot. My students will tell you that. I made a mistake. Okay, so that's one of my ones. Okay, how about this? So I had a, so we've got an okay. I had an, okay, and then I'm just gonna draw that one. Remember your full capital letter at the beginning and full stop at the end. Okay, I had an apple. I made a mistake. Okay, so I've got my split digraph one, and I've got my a sound, which is the short vowel sound, remember? Okay, and that's the long one. Okay, now I've just got to think of one more sentence with the words that start with an A. Okay, so I know the, remember capital letter for the beginning, the ape met. Who did the ape meet? The ape met an alien. Okay, now you can pretty much draw that one instead, couldn't you, instead of writing it? That's my alien. Okay, this is my ape. I'm a terrible drawer, just by the way, just so you know. Oh my goodness, that's an awful ape. I'm so embarrassed about that. I'm going to rub it out. Some of you will be better at drawing apes than others, I'm sure. So you could, if you can't spell ape, you can do that. Okay, but I'm interested in my long A, and that's actually a short one, isn't it there? So we can do that. So the ape with a long A met an, which is a short A, alien. Okay, I had an apple. They're all short vowel sounds, and I made a mistake, which is your split digraph. Okay. You done your sentences? Right, the final bit then today is doing some more high frequency words, okay? So these are words that you've really just got to learn how to spell, all right? Okay, so are you ready? Get your pencil out and see if you can write these down. So you've got R. Okay, we are going to the park. R. Okay, that is a really difficult. Oh, we've got here. Florrie says I made a paper aeroplane. Wow, that's brilliant. Well done. Okay, Robert has said you're better at drawing than me. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, R. Okay, A-R-E. A-R-E. You've just got to remember that one. It's really hard. You have got this kind of R sound there, but then it messes up with the E. So you're just going to have to memorize that one. Okay, R. Her. This is a little bit easier because it's got a sound and an her. Okay, can you write that down? If you've got an adult with you, they could write these down so you can practice them later. For some of you. My. Okay, and again, that isn't too difficult. Once you realise that the y sound sometimes makes an I sound, that isn't too bad. My. It's the secret vowel sound of Y. Okay. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong piles. We're doing them again. Okay, and they. So we've got the, then a Y on the end. So you've kind of got a the in there and a Y on the end, or you could do the A E Y. Split those up. Okay, Lucy Tatton, I bake a cake. Excellent. Okay, one more. So you've got 5. I'll go through these again. You. It's another difficult one, but it is the y sound. But then this isn't usually an oo sound, O and U, or O and A. So that's another one for you to remember. Okay. Someone's putting these in. My food, her food. Oh, they put a kiwi fruit. Lovely. Okay, so we've got you, Y-O-U, or y or a. They, to her, yeah, they. My. These are called high frequency words. So they're basically words that you use a lot. So if you can remember how to use these, you're guaranteed to be using these through your life. Her and are. Okay, so they're your 5 high frequency words, and we've also done aid, as in the split digraph, a, the short vowel sound for apple, and ape, where it begins with a long vowel, ape. That's lots we've done today. And finally, remember I said I'm doing sign language, British Sign Language. So that was my k, okay, which you use if you're right-handed, you would use your right hand, and if you're left-handed, use your left. Now, for a, it's this one, okay, and you use your other hand. So if you're, again, right or left-handed, so I'm right-handed, so, and you point to your thumb, because it's A, E, I, O, U, or a, e, I, o, a. So all the vowel sounds. So this is a. So we've got k, a. So fine, if we want to do cat, it would be k, a, t. Okay, so a. That's our sign. Finally, always remember, you can sign your letters, you can make them, you can do Lego, you can do pastry. Say it as much as you can, really say it, and hear ah. See the shape of your mouth, everything about it. Hear it, get other people to hear it, and then every sound you hear, it's all about hearing rather than sight, really. Hear it as much as you can and think, oh, that's an ah sound, that's interesting, wherever it is. In the word. Write it as much as possible. Okay, feel it in your mouth, and feel it with Play-Doh or anything to do with that. Make it as multi-sensory as possible. Okay, and that, ideas, is it for today. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.